Hello everybody and welcome back to Hajime no Ippo Fighting Spirit. Today we are doing Alexander Vorg slash Volg Zangief. Let me get to him. Versus Alfredo Gonzalez. This is going to be a good fight. Yeah, I'm going to keep that on. That's his Grim Reaper mode, which is difficult to accomplish. Now, who would win? I believe, shit. Alfredo would win. Sorry, I couldn't think of his name. In this situation, if they both fought right now, Alfredo would win because he's in line to fight the world featherweight champion, while Vorg is just making his way around America. That was a good dodge, which Vorg does really well and is a good counter. This is actually a really, really good matchup. It's like speed versus counter. They're close to the same kind of position. I don't know, you know, like this could definitely happen. Ooh, that was that weird hitbox thing. This could, they're in the same featherweight class, so weight class. So this could definitely happen. Vorg, with his counters and stuff, is really, really good. I think he's like done the most damage. Well, let's see who. Ippo, who stood no chance, and Hajime, who was actually a good fight, I would say. But I think so far I am enjoying this more than the entire Hajime fight. So Vorg counters, but Alfredo has his speed. So if he does like that 1-2 and he Vorg ducks and dodges, Alfredo could just duck or not duck out of the way, but dash back really fast like he does, or just follow up like he is. Are we gonna see a down in the first round? Ooh, not if Vorg keeps on his assault. Can't do anything when you're blocking. Oh! How do you beat that? Ooh! Maybe a jab. Are we not going to see it down? No, but it was close. How to beat Vorg would probably be a jab so he ducks, followed right by a body blow, and then that will probably hit him since he's ducking, he can't guard. Then you can go into like a combo, circle, triangle. I'm thinking it as Alfredo, which he has no really big ongoing combos like Kimura, who you can just keep on pressing X over and over and over. Or that speed, but I think if you... Ooh, that uppercut could definitely do damage as well. I think Alfredo knows his mistakes and... Wow, second round and he's already getting swollen. Impressive. They both have one flame. Vorg has a bit more. Ah, see, when he does that, you got a body blow? Because he uses his left arm. And I believe he uppercuts with his right. I'm not 100% sure on that. But Vorg goes down. They both have 6 downs. Technically 7. Actually, they might be tied in downs right now. One of the people towards the end of the list has only 5 downs. And I'm not 100% sure who. I might be thinking of Brian Hawk. But I think it's somebody a bit further than that. Counter. Vorg is definitely doing... Oh, see, he's definitely not exactly holding his own, but doing a lot better than others. Again, Hajime was a good fight. I just feel this one's a bit better. Maybe because I can relate to Vorg a bit more, knowing like who he is more than Ayumi. So in the last episode, I talked about, ooh, no one's gonna go down again, besides, you know, Vorg already did. I talked about my game that I was making, and I just wanted to maybe, because I'm, you know, I love doing the ideas. Wow, Vorg has 2 flames. I love doing ideas. I can't do story, or I can do stories, but I can't do programming stuff. I'll be, you know, I never tried, and I've done modding stuff in the board before, so I kind of know how things are set up, or, you know, I have a very little experience with that kind of stuff, but I have experience. But my best thing is coming up with ideas, making up characters, making up stories, that kind of stuff. You know, I have maybe 30 lists of stories and games, both, you know, that I want, you know, that I have ideas for. Some of them really bad, but, you know, started somewhere. You know, I think I definitely am doing a lot better than before, making character-wise. That being said, I wanted to say some, you know, characters to maybe hype up some people if they ever, you know, see this video. Because there's that chance, you know, weird kind of connection is, not connection, but reference, is that the right way to put that? Is, you know, I can't remember the story exactly, so I apologize. But, you know, Jacksepticeye, who's a huge YouTuber, did something with PewDiePie, and that gave him, you know, like he signed up for something, or he entered a contest or something, and got the chance to, you know, get PewDiePie to, I think, shout out his channel, and that made him really big. Or, I don't want to say that. I apologize for saying it like that. It was like a chance. It was luck, you know, out of probably millions of people who, you know, signed up for that thing, and PewDiePie chose him. Again, I'm sorry for saying it like that. I really didn't mean it. Like that. But there's that kind of, you know, free chance thing. I love the feel. Wow. I apologize for that. It's as well. It's somewhat a little later, but when I, you know, head to bed, I decided to do this since people are gone and or asleep. So it was just a good opportunity. What was I saying? My absolutely favorite feeling in the world is probably small world moments. Like, for example, maybe like a year or two, probably 2, wow, Vorg is really swollen. It took him a bit longer. Or I guess not. It took him 2 rounds to get hurt, so 2 more rounds to get swollen. Fair enough. Vorg has his all stats boost, but I don't think it's really going to matter compared to Alfredo when he gets his, and he gets to go Grim Reaper mode. Probably in the 6th round, which is perfect, because Grim Reaper 6 is evil. 6 is my lucky number, if people didn't know. I'll tell this quick story. I dropped out this is going to get a bit personal, but I have a disease that I was born with. It's not contagious or anything, but it inhibits me. Is that right? It doesn't allow me to do, that was a good counter, to do a lot of things or eat a lot of things. I have to stay inside a lot, eat the same meal a lot. Alfredo now has his stat boost, and it's actually going to go in the 5th round that he's going to get his Mexitelli. I swear I'm saying that wrong, but here we go. There it is. I believe it's less health and more attack, and that's what makes it the double-edged sword in this game's case. Ooh, oh, he just hits it right off the bat. He does that a lot. I don't think that's going to be down. Oh, Oh, close, but no. Oh, well, jabs of doom. I forgot about those. I forgot where I was going with my story. Shoot. Anyway, so the small world moment is like 2 years ago. I was you just out with my mom getting food, and we happened to see my aunt at the fast food joint, and we had no idea she was there, and she was there with her boyfriend, and it's just that kind of small world moment. Or a few years ago, I was going out to meet friends, try and meet friends, and we went to a mall. We met up at a mall, and I saw a girl I not really grew up with, but we went to the same high school together, and we hung out a few times. And I just saw her. It was like a year since we ever hung out or saw each other, and I just see her in this mall, and it's just that kind of small world moment that I love. It's really cool. So Alfredo loses his Mexitelli Green Reaper mode for the next round, but I guess he doesn't need it. It's 2 downs. He could potentially, if Vor gets up early, he could get a TKO, which we haven't seen in a while. No, he waits the whole time, which is good strategy. I don't think he's going to get a TKO, but he came close. Ooh, in the corner. Dangerous place. I feel bad now, because oh, wow, that was close. He could have easily gotten hit. I feel bad because I was, talking about something a bit personal. Some people kind of like that and like open up and stuff. Oh, wait, Luck Chance, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie. No, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie thing rolled into the small chance or small world moment. Then I talked about the disease thing. There was the White Fang. But I can't remember what I was talking about, so I apologize. He's really trying to get that special off. So yeah, there's that, chance in the world that you don't know what's gonna happen, really. Tomorrow, find the lottery, find the lottery ticket. Wow, he hits it. He's gonna go down. Ooh, close. Nope, though. Oh, jabs of doom. I completely forgot. Find the lottery ticket on the ground. Ta-da, you're now a quadrillionaire. You don't know. So I guess there is that kind of chance that somebody from Bandai Namco or, what is it, Zero is watching this and, enjoy. Wow, he got his guard broken. So I just want to I don't want to say it for that fact. I'm not trying to promote my own words that are written down in Word, Microsoft Word. I want to just, share, and I don't really get to share with a lot of people besides my mom or my family, but, I'm kind of something about... Oh, okay, yeah, no, I remember now. So I have this disease, right? Inhibits me, or it doesn't let me do a lot of things. So I had to drop out of high school because it was that bad. And I have recently gotten, or kind of the realization that I can't just be a lazy hobo, and, I have to kind of grow up now, and it's been fun while it's lasted, but so I took a placement, I believe it's called. I'm not 100% sure on that either. It's just kind of a way to gauge where you are, since it's been three-ish years since I've done like math in my head or reading or anything like, English or social studies, that kind of stuff. So it just kind of gauges where you are. And so I did that. and the place was almost like completely empty. It was like 60 computers. 3 of them were being used when it was like not my turn, but like I got all the paperwork done and everything, and I had, you know, she said, go ahead, you know, do the test thing. And she said number 6, which is like a really, really good sign. That's a good counter. He's not going to go down. If you hit it again right now, Jabs of Doom. Oh, he figured out the Jabs of Doom. Is he going to go down? He might go down. He has a minute to try and survive. Alfredo does back off a lot, though. It could be a stamina. You can't see the second player stamina. So yeah, she puts me on number 6 in an almost completely empty room. I could have had number 14, number 26. You know, it just could have been any number, but it was my lucky number, which, you know, made me feel good. And there's that kind of chance in the world. You know, the little things, you know, driving down the street and you say, God, give me a sign. And there's, you know, a stop sign that falls in front of you and that saves your life. I don't know. Yeah. So it was just, you know, that kind of small world, that chance kind of feeling. I don't think Alfredo's been down at all. But Vorik has 2 more times before he can't get up anymore. Which he's definitely going to do, I believe. Alfredo's going to get a TKO, not a TKO, but a KO, a knockout. So what I wanted to, now that I got that off my chest, wow, he's hurting? I guess that makes sense. But it's been 8 rounds. So I just wanted to talk about the game a bit more than that. I have, like, what is it? I said 89 characters in total. That was a good counter. A lot of them are scrapped. They're just, I wanted the ideas written down to kind of keep on the flow and stuff and not miss anybody. Which I don't think I had. I have like a lot of filler characters in there that show one punch. It's like you click on one manga or one chapter, one page of the chapter, and it's just Ippo and Miata talking. Then the next it's just I don't know, Sendo KOing somebody in one hit. And I put that one person in if they like sway or something. It's the littlest thing and they're in the game. Anyway, so I was disappointed that there's a lot of big characters that I guess would make sense why they're not in it. But now that I think about it, that doesn't do it either. Things like, or people, my bad. People like Jason Ozama? Is that his last name? With the hooks. And I'll admit that his hooks, or his finishing move and mini finishing move are just hook based, which is a bit boring, that I admit, but it's still a try. It's still something, which I'm not saying they didn't try. Maybe if I go into the files of this game, there's Jason, you know, that kind of thing. Maybe there's a younger Ippo or just things like that. There's Hajime, Hajime Ruhi? No, that's Muro Ruhi. I can't remember his last name, but it's the guy with the shotgun. I'm pretty proud of him, I do say. There's Kenta Kobashi, and he's a bit lame, but that's his character. He clinches, which is in the game that I've made, because there's no clinching in here, but there is clinching in the game I made, which, you know, could be interesting. You get a warning if you do it too much. There's illegal moves that you can do, like headbutting and backhanding and elbowing and tripping somebody, that kind of stuff. And if you get caught by the ref, you get a point, you know, deducted. That kind of thing. And if you get it too much, you're going to get what's the word? Like, not, you're disqualified, that's the word. So there's things like that. There's that just make it a bit different from this game. Adds more to it. But that, I was saying it's like Kenta's character. He clinches, he jabs, he runs, and then his finishing move is him when he accidentally hits Ippo really hard, and he's like, "Oh my god, I have power." And that's like, you know, his special. It's just he hits the opponent really hard because that's his character. It makes sense. It's a bit boring, but if you know the character, yeah. There is him, Alfredo, in his Green Reaper mode, which is he gonna end it in the 12th or 10th round? I don't know. He's getting pretty owned right now. I think if he hits it special, he'll do at least a really good chunk, but Vorg is definitely holding his own, doing a really good job right out the bat, or right out the gates, off the bat and out the gates at the same time. I'm not gonna like list off everybody. Then there's some things that are really lame. Like, I'll admit there is a Ippo. Oh, people also have, some people have 2 mini finishing blows or 2 finishing blows, just like in this game, and you can kind of pick which one you want. There's that, which I think is cool. But then there's some lame ones that I admit that I have. Like, there's the one where Ippo, this is my own, like, I can't remember what he does, but he does something, right? And then it's a 1-2, right? Something really lame that really generic characters have. It's a 1-2 punch. The Jabs of Doom! The Jabs of Doom will finish this tournament. Goodness. He can't get up. There's no more downs he can use. Finished, I called it. Finished it in Green Reaper mode. I really should stop interrupting myself, because I just forget what I was talking about. But just like I thought Alfredo would win in this situation, and he did. Vorg definitely put up a really good fight, which I enjoyed. And we see Alfredo Gonzalez move on to the semifinals and face Wally. That'll be interesting. And Vorg joins the Strongest Loser tournament. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you all have a good day.